Michael Breus, The Power of When. Discover your chronotype and the best time to eat lunch, ask for a raise, have sex, write a novel, take your meds, and more. Have you ever stopped to consider that the secret to maximizing your day might simply be knowing the best time to do everything? Michael Breus, a clinical psychologist and sleep specialist, stumbled upon this revelation, unlocking what he calls the power of when. Timing, he discovered, isn't just a small detail. It's the scaffold that supports every aspect of your life, influencing everything from your health and productivity to your happiness. Chronobiology, the study of your natural physiological cycle or circadian rhythms, determines the best times for you to do just about anything. You might find that you come up with your best creative solutions when you're actually a little tired, while for crunching numbers or analyzing data, you're sharper when you're most awake. Or maybe you'll find that making small tweaks to your gym schedule can drastically change your energy levels later in the day. Even cancer treatments, timed with your body's own rhythms, have been proven to be more effective and less damaging. So in this blink, you'll learn how to figure out the best times to rearrange your daily schedule, boosting everything from your alertness to your metabolism. You'll discover some of the science behind why these time tweaks work, as well as practical tips for making them a part of your everyday life. By the end, you'll see that you might not be able to add more hours to your day, but you can definitely make those hours work much better for you. So when exactly is the best time to find out about your chronotype? Probably right now. But before we begin, please remember that the information given in this blink is designed to complement, not substitute, the guidance of a qualified health professional. If you believe you have a health issue, or if such a condition is already known to you, it's important to seek advice from a certified healthcare provider. So what exactly is my chronotype? Ever wondered why you're bright-eyed at dawn while your friend can barely open their eyes before noon? This variation is due to your unique biological clocks, which tick at different rates. You've likely observed this in various aspects of life. Some people are made for the morning, while others seem to find their stride later in the day. Historically, these patterns were grouped into 3 bird types. There were the larks, the early risers thriving in the morning. Then the hummingbirds, with no strong preference for mornings or evenings. And finally, the owls, most active and wakeful at night. These groups stem from something called the Morningness-Eveningness Questionnaire, or MEQ, which psychologists use to understand people's sleep and activity preferences. But after over 15 years of working with patients and studying sleep behavior, Breus found that the traditional MEQ didn't fully capture the diversity of his patients' sleep behaviors. It lacked insights into the depth of sleep, or sleep drive, and overlooked how personality traits can also influence sleep habits. Driven by his observations, Breus decided to redefine these groups and create a more comprehensive assessment. He introduced 4 mammal-inspired groups that reflect a broader range of human behaviors. Dolphins, about 10% of the population, are light sleepers who wake easily. Lions, comprising about 15 to 20%, are morning-oriented individuals with a medium sleep drive. Bears, who make up about 50%, sync their routines with the sun and are typically good sleepers. And finally, wolves, also 15 to 20%, are night-oriented and find their peak energy in the evenings. This new classification does a better job of addressing the limitations of the MEQ by considering sleep drive and personality. It perhaps also resonates more with human behaviors, since we are, after all, mammals and not birds. Each chronotype has a unique daily rhythm that suits their natural inclinations. For instance, if you're a lion, you start your day early, making the most of the morning. If you're a wolf, you find your peak energy later in the day. Understanding your unique chronotype can help you tailor your daily activities to match your natural inclinations for better health and productivity. You may already have a good idea as to which chronotype you are, but you can also get a more accurate picture by taking Breus's BioTime quiz, which unfortunately we don't have space to include in this blink. But once you're sure you have the right idea of your own type, let's look at some of the traits. What are the typical characteristics of the chronotypes? Each chronotype has unique characteristics that shed light on your habits and preferences. Let's explore these distinct patterns to help you better understand yourself and optimize your daily routine. Dolphins are often alert late at night and struggle to feel refreshed in the morning. They might try to nap, but rarely find it satisfying. Dolphins are typically intelligent, perfectionists, and cautious. They tend to avoid risky situations and often fixate on details. Their natural vigilance keeps them awake, leading to a tendency toward anxiety-related insomnia. While dolphins can be quite introverted and neurotic, they excel in roles that require precision, like editing, coding, or engineering. Though they might struggle in teamwork settings, dolphins are attentive and caring in their personal relationships. Lions, on the other hand, wake up energized early in the morning and start to wind down as the evening approaches. They're known for their conscientious, stable, and practical natures. Lions enjoy a structured day, tackling challenges with a clear strategy. In the workplace, they often take on leadership roles, and their health-oriented lifestyle is reflected in their diet rich in proteins and vegetables. Although lions prefer an early night, their mornings are highly productive, filled with purpose and ambition. Bears align closely with the solar cycle, waking up groggy and becoming more alert as the day progresses. Friendly and open-minded, bears enjoy social interactions, but also cherish comfort and familiarity. They might find themselves feeling most awake mid-morning and tend to be productive until late evening. Bears aren't particularly inclined towards taking risk and prefer to maintain a steady pace both in their professional and personal lives. They often indulge in more sleep on the weekends and enjoy being the social hubs at gatherings. And finally, wolves find mornings challenging and don't hit their stride until much later in the day. Their peak hours are in the late evening. Known for their impulsivity and creativity, wolves crave novelty and can often be seen pursuing pleasurable activities. They thrive on emotional intensity and aren't shy about stepping into the spotlight at social events. Despite their vibrant social life, wolves might struggle with mood swings and are more likely to explore the night, aligning with their innate nocturnal instincts. Now, you might be wondering if you can change your chronotype. In short, no. You see, your chronotype, much like your height or eye color, is embedded in your DNA. But you can make small adjustments within your natural chronotype's timing, perhaps shifting by an hour or two. That said, though, chronotypes do evolve naturally with age. Young kids often resemble lions, teens shift to wolves, adults are generally bears, and older adults tend to revert to being lions or become dolphins. From your early 20s until about 65, your chronotype tends to stay the same, and it's best to align your activities to suit it. Breus offers a whole range of advice for each chronotype on which activities they should do when. For the rest of this blink, we've taken the first 3 of the subtitle subjects listed in The Power of When and dedicated a short section to each so you can get a flavor of the advice. When is the best time for me to eat lunch? To optimize your health and manage weight effectively, aligning meal times with your biological clock, or biotime, is essential. This approach helps prevent weight gain and reduces the risk of diseases such as diabetes and heart disease. So here's how you can adjust your eating schedule for your breakfast, lunch, and dinner according to your chronotype. If you're a dolphin, often challenged by irregular sleep patterns, it's best to start your day with breakfast at 8 a.m. This early meal helps kickstart your metabolism and aligns your energy for the day ahead. Lunch at noon and dinner at 7:30 p.m. will support a more structured eating schedule, which can improve your overall digestive efficiency and metabolic function. As a lion, an early riser, having breakfast at 6 a.m. aligns perfectly with your natural wakefulness, priming your metabolism for the day. Lunch at noon and dinner at 6 p.m. will maximize your energy throughout the day and help you start winding down effectively as the evening approaches. For bears, who are most active during daylight hours, breakfast at 7:30 a.m. supports peak activity periods. Lunch at 12:30 p.m. helps sustain your energy, while dinner at 7:30 p.m. aligns with your gradual evening slowdown. This schedule helps maintain a healthy metabolism and prevents late-night snacking. If you identify as a wolf, known for peak activity in the evenings, starting your day with breakfast at 8 a.m. is ideal. This timing suits your delayed energy surge. Eating lunch at 1 p.m. and dinner at 8 p.m. corresponds with your active phases, supporting your metabolic health and ensuring you have energy when you need it the most. Eating according to these times will not only maintain your natural rhythm, but also promote efficient digestion and energy utilization. It leverages the intrinsic timing of various bodily functions, like insulin secretion and metabolic activities, optimizing your health and vitality throughout the day. When is the best time for me to ask for a raise? When considering the best time to ask for a raise, aligning this request with both your and your boss's biological rhythms can significantly enhance your chances of success. This strategy revolves around understanding the daily and weekly patterns of productivity and mood, commonly referred to as the day of the week rhythm, pleasantness rhythm, and activation rhythm. day of the week rhythm. Avoid Mondays and Tuesdays, as these are generally the busiest and most stressful days for most workplaces. Your boss is likely dealing with a backlog of tasks and might not be receptive to discussions about salary increases. Wednesdays, while slightly less hectic, still might not be ideal for such requests. Thursdays and Fridays are generally better, with Friday typically being the best day to approach your boss. On Fridays, the work pace slows and the mood tends to be more positive due to the upcoming weekend. Pleasantness and activation rhythms. Timing your request when your boss is experiencing a peak in positive affect, in good mood, and when you are at your peak activation, feeling confident and inspired, is essential. So taking your chronotype, as well as your boss's, into account, here's when you should make the request. If you're a dolphin, and your boss is also a dolphin, 4 p.m. is when you're both at your peak pleasantness. But if your boss is a lion, aim for 3 p.m., and if they're a bear or a wolf boss, 5 p.m. is more suitable. As a lion, if your boss is a dolphin, 3 p.m. works well. With a fellow lion boss, 1:30 p.m. is optimal. If your boss is a bear, consider 3 p.m., and for a wolf boss, 3:30 p.m. is most effective. If you identify as a bear and your boss is a dolphin, 3:30 p.m. might be best. However, approaching a lion boss at 2 p.m. is advantageous. For a bear or wolf boss, 4 p.m. works well. For wolves, if your boss is a dolphin, 4:30 p.m. is a good time. If your boss is a lion, 3:30 p.m. is suitable. With a bear boss, aim for 4:30 p.m., and with another wolf as your boss, 5 p.m. is when you're both most approachable and confident. By choosing times when you're both at your best, you respect each other's natural rhythms and set the stage for a potentially more favorable response. The key is to find a balance between your activation and your boss's mood, which can significantly enhance the chances of your request being met positively. When is the best time for me to have sex? When it comes to finding the optimal time for sexual activity, aligning with your biological rhythms can lead to a more satisfying and healthful experience. Despite the common habit of associating sex with bedtime, research suggests that this might not be the best time for everyone, particularly due to low energy levels and high melatonin production during late-night hours, which can dampen desire and physical readiness. For dolphins, 8 p.m. is a favorable time, as it allows for relaxation and stress reduction without interfering with sleep. Lions find early morning around 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. to be ideal due to a peak in testosterone that enhances both desire and energy. Bears have 2 potential peaks, at 7 a.m. and again at 9 p.m., offering flexibility based on personal and partner availability. Wolves benefit from late mornings around 10 a.m. or late evenings at 10:30 p.m., aligning with their natural energy surges and lifestyle patterns. In heterosexual relationships, timing should be adjusted to cater to both partners' chronotypes, balancing between morning and evening preferences. For instance, if a female dolphin is partnered with a male lion, the best compromise might be around 8 p.m. or 7 a.m., blending her evening preference with his morning inclination. For male gay couples, the optimal times also vary. If both partners are dolphins, any time around 8 a.m. or 8 p.m. can work well. For a lion and a bear pair, mornings around 7 a.m. or evenings at 9 p.m. provide a satisfying balance. Female gay couples may find evenings generally more suitable. For example, if both are wolves, as late as 11 p.m. might be the best time, respecting both partners' natural rhythms. Understanding and respecting individual and partnered rhythms not only ensures that sex is physically enjoyable, but also maximizes emotional and health benefits. The release of oxytocin post-sex enhances emotional bonds and well-being, making the timing an important factor to consider for maintaining a healthy relationship. While the convenience of bedtime might seem appealing, adapting sexual activity to these biological rhythms can lead to a more fulfilling and energetic sexual life. In this blink, you've learned that understanding your chronotype, whether you're a dolphin, lion, bear, or wolf, can significantly enhance your daily life by tailoring your activities to match your biological rhythms. Each chronotype has distinct characteristics, influencing everything from sleep patterns to peak activity times. You've seen how your chronotype affects various aspects of your life, including optimal times for eating, asking for a raise, and even engaging in sexual activity. By aligning these activities with your natural inclinations, you can boost your productivity, improve your health, and enhance your personal relationships. Understanding that your chronotype is a fundamental part of your DNA helps you to make informed adjustments to your schedule to better suit your lifestyle and age-related shifts in your biological clock. Whether you're a dolphin, lion, bear, or wolf, recognizing and embracing your unique biological clock can lead to a more fulfilling and optimized life.